actually missed all of this stuff. Do you think you guys, the extra day, did that have anything to do with today at all? Do you think it helped at all? Or, I mean, do you think it had any sort of impact at all today? Just having a day of rest or anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
We came in yesterday and we kind of walked through that stuff, kind of worked on what we needed to do. So it really wasn't a day off.
Yeah.
It wasn't a day off.
Shanity, talk about the first half real quick. Coach was just talking about how, for 5 minutes you guys would play pretty well, and then they changed defenses, and you'd have to take a little while to get used to it. I mean, what was going on through that first half? That long run, and then the kind of lackluster end of the half, I guess.
I think when we got started, it was kind of like, okay, we're comfortable. They're in this. We know what to look for, where they're going to be at, and where we need to be at. And when they switched it up on us, it was kind of like, oh my God, wait, hold on. And then we finally got into it and got into the offense.
They switched from like a zone to a man, is that what they did? Or?
From a 2-3 slide to a 1-3-1.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was two things that we had worked on previous, and we knew they were going to run. It just took us some time to transition into it.
Yeah, and then when you guys came out of the second half, that's when you really turned it on. Is that what it was, just being used to what they were doing, you think, or what was that?
We kind of knew what it was, so we talked about, when we went in the locker room at halftime, we talked about where to be in and where to look for the shots in. So we're used to it by then.
Yeah. Kiana, what's been the difference for you the last 4 or 5 games or so? Is it just a matter of getting healthy, I guess it's been? Or?
Yeah, mostly trying to get healthy.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'm smaller than other postman, so I gotta try not to fight with him all the time.
Yeah.
Go to the board, close will run down the floor.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
It was a knee, right? Isn't that what you're dealing
Yes.
with? Yeah. How has it? Do you feel like you did at the beginning of the year at this point? Is there still any sort of pain there?
Normal now.
Yeah. Do you notice that difference in the games now as opposed to when you first came back? Just kind of how you're feeling and everything?
Yes, sir. I think when I first came, I was still kind of timid and scared to do anything. But that month that I missed, I think that helped me a lot with getting healthy and watching the other players play.
Yeah.
Watching from the sideline. So.
You guys were out rebounded, but I think you had 14 offensive rebounds. I mean, was that big tonight, especially when you guys aren't making shots early on, just kind of create extra possessions and get a few extra shots? Do you think how much of that helped out tonight?
Well, Coach Gallimore is always talking about get to the boys.
Yeah.
So I think it did help. And with the big girl down low, I think for us to rebound, it was just good. We could have rebounded a little more. There were times where we went on a run and we didn't rebound, but I think rebounding did help us because we got a lot of putbacks off of it.
Yeah. Kiana, you had 12 shots tonight. I think that's more than you had in any game. I mean, is that just you kind of getting to be more comfortable, or an emphasis you came in tonight thinking you'd have more chances, or just kind of that how it happened? Or?
Getting more comfortable growing on me.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.